Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Sagittarius, this is your reading. I already titled it, Put Some Respect on My Name. So I don't know what I thought that was so crazy and so specific. So I don't know what's about to come out in this reading, honey. But it's about to come out. Nah, for real, y'all. I really say that because it's like tread lightly, because I don't know who been playing with you, or if you feel like you had to voice yourself like that to somebody. Like, who are you talking to? Like, put some respect on my name. Like, what you think this is? I'm Big Sag, never the little one. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna look at your past, present, and future energy. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into that 3-card pull for you guys and see what's going on. So then maybe something will make sense, or it could show something still lingering from your past. Yeah, and obviously we always want to see what's to come, so we have to do the future. Already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. For Sagittarius, what's their past energy looking like for Sagittarius? What's their past energy looking like? Too many, Spirit, too many. Thank you for trying to communicate that. For Sagittarius, their past energy. What did Sagittarius have to face in their past that they had to overcome? What is something? Okay. The 5 of Pentacles. You could have felt like abandoned by people in your past, or you could have felt like you were really just left in the dust in your past before. Also, this could be like a needing to improve in your finances, like get better with in your saving. Also, for some of you guys, this could honestly be homelessness. Like, you literally could have gotten evicted. You could have lost your car. It could have been something of significance in your past that you lost, like a huge financial hardship. Also, this could be like behind in bills. This could be you, for some of you guys, this could be you literally abandoning taking care of yourself. So I don't know if there was something that you needed help with health-wise and you just kept avoiding it or something like that. But that's definitely showing up in your past. Let's see your present energy. That's, y'all see how that came to my chest? Say it with your chest. The Ace of Swords is your present energy, okay? You're having a huge breakthrough and you're finding a lot of clarity in situations. Like, I feel like when it really boils down to it, you're like, let me just see the truth of people. And that's really all I want to know. And also, this is about you speaking up. So I feel like your present energy has been showing you speaking up a lot lately. And I love to see that for you, because maybe in your past, it was a need for you to voice yourself. Maybe in your past, it was a need for you to speak up and you didn't do it before. But now you have so much clarity within your mind. You're like, all right, I had a huge breakthrough. I know how to speak up for myself now. I know how to defend myself. I know how to not get in such confusion. And I know how to defend myself without having to cut somebody out. Your future energy is the Chariot. Love to see that. It's you finding the willpower and the ambition to keep going. You finding the drive to keep going. Also, the Chariot card indicates some of you guys could be getting a new car very, very soon in your near future. But this is all about your confidence. And I feel like you're even going to grow to be more confident. Just for the sheer fact how I said the Ace of Swords came out as your present energy. You're already like in the thought process of like, all right, I'm thinking a lot smoother. I'm thinking a lot clearer. And I know that I don't have to cuss people out to get my point across. I can actually just like speak my truth, and that's going to speak for me. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys have been putting like word out, whether it's to your family, your friends online, that like I have some type of goal that I want to go towards, and I'm standing up for that goal as well. Or like I said, this is just you standing up for yourself. You're finding more confidence to speak up. Just period. Just period. We're actually going to leave the Chariot out. But you want to know something? You know how I titled your reading, Put Some Respect on My Name? I feel like it's already resonating with the reading, because it's just for the sheer fact that you used to not speak up for yourself before. But now I feel like you really are. And you could really be telling somebody, listen, I know how you used to try to dog me in the past, or I know how you used to try to bully me in the past, or do whatever the fuck you thought you were going to do. But yeah, put some respect on my name and watch who you're talking to. So I really love to see that. And I say that because a lot of people take a long time to step into their power. So I don't know how long in your past you didn't defend yourself, you didn't speak up for yourself, or it was just like the need to be better. But I feel like now you're finally finding that. You're finally finding clarity within yourself. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to speak up for myself every time. I'm going to defend myself every time. And like I said, it's the knowledge of knowing I don't even have to cuss a person out to get my point across. Regardless, I'm going to get my point across. And regardless, somebody's going to feel how I feel. So it's just like better communication, better speaking up for yourself. So that's super nice to see. And like I said, the Chariot could also be a new car. So congrats. And the Tower is coming out with it as well. This has been a problem for you. There's a huge shift going on in your life right now where you faced some type of like unexpected disaster and you had to be confident enough to get past it. Also, the Tower and the Chariot, somebody could have had a car accident. A car accident could be significant for somebody. You had to have the willpower to overcome that as well. Or there could have been something that happened in the car accident that made your features not... This is so specific. I'm sorry. Like, what? There could have been something within the car accident that made the features not so specific anymore or something like that. And that's what made somebody's confidence go down because something happened within their appearance in this car accident. The number 23 could be significant to some. The Ace of Swords is coming out again. Yeah, you're having clarity about whatever shift just happened in your life. Like whatever you were not ready for it to change or something that happened and you were like, damn, how am I about to deal with life now? You're finally having the confidence to deal with it. What else with the Ace of Swords? What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? What else with the Tower? What else with the Tower? Why is the Tower here? What clarity needed to be shown? The Five of Pentacles coming out again. This is crazy. You guys keep getting the same cards in repeat time and time again. So I feel like, okay, there was a need for you to change something within your finances. A huge Tower moment happened. I don't know. Like I said, you could have got evicted. There could have been some type of bill that was like, all right, you're getting a shut-off notice if you literally don't pay it by tomorrow. I just feel like you found the confidence to get better. Yeah, and this is also within your decision-making. Everybody needs to work on their solar plexus. Like every single reading has been getting this. Now here we have the Hierophant. You have been taught certain things by the divine, but I feel like for whatever reason, maybe you weren't listening or something like that. But now the Hierophant with the Chariot, a lot of you guys could be determined to learn more spiritually. You could be learning more spiritual practices. You could be praying more, whatever the case may be. But I feel like this is also you teaching yourself how to be better, teaching yourself how to be confident, teaching yourself no matter what, like, whatever unexpected bullshit I wasn't ready for, I'm having no choice but to be confident through it. I'm having no choice but to teach myself to be better. But this is like you also like learning the laws of life. Literally. So I feel like y'all reading, it's beautiful so far. And yes, I will say that word because it's just nice to see people transform. Like no matter what bullshit happens in my life, I have to still be confident and push through it. Yeah, and I can't sleep on myself no more. And I can't start causing chaos because chaos happened to me. Ooh. What everybody be doing now? Clock it. Yeah, for real, because you're really learning that. Like, I don't have to fight fire with fire. Just because something disastrous happened in my life doesn't mean I have to like be chaotic back, which is the Ace of Swords in the reverse energy. Like that doesn't mean I have to talk to people bad or voice myself cruelly or harsh to people because I'm facing something wrong in my life. Okay, this is so much growth, Leo. I don't have to take it out on other people. King of Swords, you're disciplined. You're disciplined. King of Swords, Ace of Swords, you're standing on the truth. You're standing on business. Did I just call you a Leo? If I did, my bad. Why do I feel like I said that? Whatever. But yeah, Sagittarius, it's because I just did Leo's reading. The Four of Swords. Look, you're even sleeping better at night. You're resting with the fact that this is who you are now and this is who you are becoming. Also, the Four of Swords is showing me like you're still waiting for an answer to something. God bless you. But yeah, this is showing me you're still waiting on an answer to something. But nevertheless, you're not feeling burnt out. You're not feeling stressed. You're not staying up late in your head, worried about the truth of something or worried about your confidence or in the fear of speaking up anymore. You're not doing that. You're not doing that no more. But it's still something that you still feel like you need to unlock the answer to. we're already coming up to a 9-card spread. And I always, anytime I'm doing a reading, the cards always come out different. Sometimes it could be a 5-row, that's the 10-card spread. It'll make me think of like the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, whatever. But when I get a 9-card spread, this is like the rebirth. This is like the Hermit. You've learned your lessons. You're going through a rebirth now. There's a lot of change here, and I already see this is about to be a 9-card spread, 3, 6, 9. I've even had 8-card spreads. I really just let each sign's reading do it for them. And that's what y'all's getting so far. So I feel like you really are learning your lesson when it comes to yourself, when it just comes to life in general, like your priorities, your bills, whatever the case may be. Okay, and then you have the 6 of Wands in reverse coming out with the 4 of Pentacles. You could be feeling like, with this 6 of Wands coming out in the reverse, you could be feeling like not successful when it comes to things that you tried to create. So I don't know if you have your own business, entrepreneurship, you have a talent or something. You could be feeling like you don't get enough recognition when it comes to your talent, but nevertheless, you stay grounded. You still don't let it bother you, and you still feel secure in whatever this is. Whatever talent you possess, Sag, just know you're like still confident within it, whether or not you could have 10 people watching you or 100 million people watching you. You're still like, oh, I'm still standing on business. I still feel secure in whatever I do. I know I'm amazing at it. I know I'm very good at it. I know it keeps me stable and it keeps me sane. Literally, hence, that's why we have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. This is also something that brings you peace. You may be feeling a little bit unsuccessful because you're not getting the attention you deserve for it. But it's like, hey, I'm not letting it stress me out. That's super good to see. Sagittarius, this was a beautiful reading. And please keep in mind, the Temperance card literally is your card. This coming out with the Chariot, with the Hierophant, with the Tower, it's like, oh no, I always find my way back to peace, baby. Ain't nobody about to disrupt me no more. I always find the middle ground within myself. This is also finding balance within my problems, within my issues. And the Hierophant, it's just like whatever I value in my life, I'm starting to take it a lot more important. And whatever I value, I'm going to put effort into it, and I'm going to show that I care. So this could be like people, the job, the talent, whatever. I feel like you're just really, really believing in yourself a lot more, and you're always bringing yourself back to peace. Whenever you feel like shit's getting chaotic, you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I can't do this. I gotta go pray. I gotta go meditate. I gotta go sage. I gotta go breathe. I gotta go get grounded. I gotta go walk in the grass. I gotta go take a walk. I gotta go outside. But moral of the story is, you know how to bring yourself back to the center now. And that is so important. That's so healthy to see. Because just like I said, from your past energy, you didn't speak up for yourself enough. But now you know how to do that without being in your old ways. Without operating from your south node. Okay, so very powerful message. Lots of peace being brought back to you. So that is very, very nice to see. And it's a lot of truth. You're really coming to the truth of things. That's why it's so much clarity out here. Some of you guys could be like a shaman. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but you could be some type of like spiritual teacher, some type of spiritual leader in some type of way. That could be your talent. For Sagittarius, you see how that title really fit your whole reading. Like, that's why I really just let my intuition run its course most of the time, because a lot of the times the titles come out like that and it'll resonate literally within the first 5. Anything else for Sagittarius, spirit for Sagittarius? Not taking all those. Last shuffle. Can I get that out? All right. We have the letters V, W, or X could be significant. First, middle, last name, initials, okay? You see how clear my throat chakra just got? Like, the person must not have wanted me to reveal that it was really about them. So maybe there is somebody significant in your life that starts with one of these letters. Like I said, first, middle, or last name initials. And maybe they didn't want you to even, like, know that it was about them. I feel like in your heart you could feel like, damn, there is that one person that I feel like I can't ever speak up to, and they're got my nose itching for like that double confirmation. And I feel like, but you could have been second guessing yourself, like, is it about this person? Now you know. I'm not letting you be with anyone else. So yeah, you could have some type of like territorial energy going on around you right now, Sagittarius. Somebody feels like they have like some type of ownership over you in some type of way. And every time this card comes out, I like to remind people, it seems like you're dealing with somebody that is very territorial, which isn't always the safest thing, because somebody could really be crazy. They're like, I'm not allowing you to be with anybody else. Like, you're under my control. So it's giving like heavy domination here. I'm kind of getting like the Emperor in the reverse. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. You don't have to be though. A Chrysler. Somebody could drive a Chrysler. Or when you get that new car, remember you got the Chariot. You could be getting a Chrysler. Maybe some time apart would be best. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, maybe some time apart with them would be best. Like, maybe you need to distance yourself a little bit, especially if it's this person. If they're that controlling, I feel like you really need to show this person, I really can't be with you because you're coming off like a little bit crazy. So maybe once you show this person some distance, it'll change things. And I feel like that's why Spirit's trying to get you to do it. I'll probably never change my ways. Yeah, this is somebody still operating from their South Node. They don't want to change. They don't want to do the work. It's giving the Hermit in the reverse. They don't ever learn their lessons from shit. So, could be dealing with a Virgo, or somebody got Virgo in their chart. Get more sleep. Yeah. I feel like you just got out of burnout mode. You just finally stopped stressing. Spirit is like, keep it up. Like, get more sleep. I see you're getting back on your sleep pattern, but you still could use a couple more hours. And then we have Nurse. And you see again, no, oh, never mind. But anyways, we have a nurse here. So some of you guys could be a nurse, or you could be going to school to be a nurse as well. Yeah, and let's get messages. Let's get messages from the person you're dealing with, because it looks like they want to talk. I'm also going to take a picture of this and post it on my threads. The link for that is in my bio. So if you want to go screenshot it, feel free to do that. I suggest it sometimes. People like to reflect back on pictures or send it to their friends and family and be like, look how much this resonated, or whatever the case may be. So if you feel like that's something that you're into, definitely go check out my bio. Okay, what else? Also, if you have made it this far into the video, please don't forget you can book a personal with me, okay? If you are looking for specific messages in any type of way, Sagittarius, a personal would be best. I have different deals going on, so just definitely let me know. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can comment on this video and I will direct you in some type of way. Even if you don't have an Instagram, we can do a reading through email as well. 424 on the clock as I said that. That's going to be your angel number today. Also, 424 could be somebody's area code. I don't know why I needed to say that, but yeah. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. This is still in regards to this person. So who are you dealing with? Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? Somebody is obsessed with you, okay? Also, somebody is like, it's to the point where somebody is like so infatuated with you. This is like, could be like a karmic soul tie. And I only say that because this could be karma, because you could have witnessed that this person isn't going to change and you just kept dealing with them anyway. So that was kind of like your karma from the universe, because it's like, hey, we showed you how this person is. We showed you how they keep operating from their old self, but you still choose to keep dealing with them. So I don't know why. And with the infatuation being here, somebody, you really could have a karmic soul tie to somebody. It's a karmic twin flame. Twin flame, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. Flowers could be significant to somebody. Also, like a black and white film could be significant to someone. Also, somebody could have biracial children. But yeah, this could be a karmic twin flame. Literally, this is a karmic twin flame soulmate connection. Literally. Even though I'm personally not really big on like the terms of like twin flame, soulmate, there's also like a soul, like a karmic marriage or like a spiritual marriage. I'm not super specific into terms. If you are, that's fine. But I just wanted to correct myself, because twin flames and soulmates are two different things. Most of the time, twin flames are somebody that reflects the parts of you that you need to change within yourself. So somebody's definitely a karmic twin flame. And I feel like you noticed that about this person, and that's why you stopped dealing with them. It's like, you remind me so much of the ways I'm trying to change about myself. So I can't keep being with you if this is shit I want to change about me and you ain't changing either. releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Yeah, this is your energy of you releasing yourself from this person. Rain could be significant as well. I don't know if some of you guys like the rain, or you feel like when this happened in your life, like you got rained on. It was like a thunderstorm over your life, basically. But you're walking away from this. You're moving on because you're finding new possibilities. Yes, you're like, okay, I've rested. I'm feeling better. I feel like a free spirit, and I know there is more to come. God wouldn't put me through all this if there wasn't more to come from this. Like, there's new possibilities. I feel like you're just opening yourself, not even to love again, but just to like live again. And then last but not least, thinking, missing you, craving you, desiring you. This person is just like, they're so bent up on you so bad. They like, this person desires you and craves you so much. That's why they don't want to let you be with nobody else. So off the rip, Sagittarius, I just really feel like you have like a really good, like, you know what I mean? You got really good, yeah. Because somebody is like, they are over the moon obsessed about you. And that's why somebody is so controlling in this I'm not letting you be with anybody else type of energy. Because if they found out you did something with somebody else, they'd be done lost their mind, Sag. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I genuinely do feel like this person feels like this. And that's why they're like, I'll never change my ways. I'm always gonna be like this. I'm gonna do what I want. As a matter of fact, let me leave this out so I can take the picture for the spread. I do that all the time, y'all. Sorry. But okay, y'all. Sag, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. And remember all you have learned throughout this reading. Remember to look up the angel number 424. And if that is your area code, please comment and let me know what area that is. Is that Georgia, Atlanta? But anyways, yeah, you guys, hope it resonate in some type of way. I'll see you next time. Bye.